the investigation is underway after a body was found on Interstate 40. North Carolina Highway Patrol says they found a body on the side of the road last Friday, specifically near exit 31 in Canton. Now, the coroner identified the person as 32-year-old David Brown, and troopers tell us that Brown suffered a head injury. An autopsy was done Tuesday, but the reports haven't been released yet. We are updating some breaking news now. A man has been charged in connection to a murder in Buncombe County. The Buncombe County Sheriff's Office says 27-year-old Javorie Thompson pleaded guilty to second-degree murder in the death of 22-year-old Jeruan Spencer. Spencer's body was found off McKinney Road in Candler in August of 2023. Shortly after, Thompson was taken into custody and charged with second-degree murder.
Aide is lashing out at the judge who may decide his fate. Steven Bixby was in a Greenville County courtroom last month. A judge is considering arguments from prosecutors and defense attorneys about whether delusional beliefs about the legal system are enough to keep the South Carolina prisoner from being executed. Bixby filed a handwritten motion after the hearing, accusing the judge handling the hearings of being guided by Satan. He also went on to say he's innocent, blaming the officers he murdered for creating the legal troubles he faces. You can read Bixby's motion at WSPA.com. Nicole, thank you. 7 News now has the latest 2025 crime numbers for Greenville's Central Business District.
Yeah, what we're learning is that property crimes are rising, but most violent crimes are trending in the right direction. 7 News' Kelsey O'Donnell explains.
New data from the Greenville Police Department shows overall crime in the Central Business District is up compared to last year.
During the day it's really nice, but then you see so much going on at night now. I've seen a couple of videos with a lot of fights going on.
This summer, police responded to a number of fights and break-ins, but officials say there are some encouraging trends, including a significant decrease in violent crime.
One incident is one too many.
Councilmember Dorothy Dow works closely with local authorities and says safety is non-negotiable.
If you come to downtown to enjoy our downtown and you break the law, there will be consequences for that. That is non-negotiable. We want everyone to feel welcome to come to downtown and enjoy downtown, but don't come downtown to create a crimes incident.
Police statistics show that as of this date in 2024, there were 33 violent crime cases in the Central Business District, cases that include murder, robberies, sexual assaults, and other serious offenses. So far this year, officers have responded to 25 cases, a 24% drop.
We've recently had an increase in police presence both on weekends and at nights. That's helped tremendously.
But while violent crime is trending down, property crimes are moving in the other direction. Police say thefts from motor vehicles have increased 95%, shoplifting is up 45%, and burglaries and break-ins are also climbing. Tony Weaver has run a business downtown for several years.
I have security cameras all the way around the building and into the parking lot behind us, yes.
Despite the data, many people who live and work in Greenville say they still feel safe downtown.
Well, I love it. You know, it's a good shopping place. It's a good place to relax.
What do you think of downtown?
Oh, I love it. I'm not afraid at all.
City leaders say keeping that sense of safety is a shared responsibility.
Always feel free to reach out to GPT. Don't hesitate to call 911. We also have a non-emergency number.
City leaders say community safety is an ongoing effort, one that they're tackling together with police, fire, EMS, and other local agencies. Reporting in Greenville, Kelsey O'Donnell, 7 News.
Nicole, thank you. Well, recently, the governor of Florida announced he plans to eliminate child vaccine mandates in the state. South Carolina leaders are taking a different approach, but still want to see some big changes. 7 News State House reporter Caroline Yaffa spoke to leaders about what the future of vaccines could look like in this state.
A bill in the South Carolina Senate wouldn't ban all vaccine mandates like they're trying to do in Florida, but it would block mandates from what lawmakers call novel vaccines. A novel vaccine is one that's not fully approved by the FDA or has been on the market for less than 10 years.
Folks have doubts or they're hesitant about taking these vaccines, and they should be able to make those decisions.
The bill would also block directives on vaccines given under emergency use, like the earliest COVID vaccines. But it doesn't include routine shots like the yearly flu vaccine. Lawmakers say the bill aims to prevent coercion, like they believe happened during the COVID-19 pandemic.
Really, the bill is about medical freedom going forward, that individuals do have the right to make their own medical decisions without influence from government, employers, or anyone, really.
Nobody wants a repeat of 2020, 2021, when we were in the height of the COVID-19 pandemic. Nobody wants to see that again. So I believe that if there is another novel vaccine that's required, I believe that we should not take that option off of the table.
Lieber says he not only supports the Senate bill, but he says he would absolutely like to replicate what Florida is doing here in South Carolina.
I'm all for that. The principle of medical freedom and the parents being the top stakeholder in their children's health and future, and the parents should be making those decisions solely.
It should be concerning for all Americans and all South Carolinians when we see government officials that are binding our public health officials and preventing them from being able to make decisions that could truly be life-saving.
Governor McMaster also weighed in on this topic.
Don't think that we need to be getting into too many fights over vaccines right now for those that we have traditionally been using for all these years in South Carolina. Now, if someone wants to impose a new kind of vaccine, something that is not already required by state law and has been for many years, then that would be a question that would be fully debated in the legislature.
Last year, McMaster wrote a letter to senators asking them to amend a similar bill. He said placing such wide restrictions on first responders and emergency management professionals is, quote, a bad idea. In Columbia, Caroline Yaffa, 7 News.
And they want to hear from you about how to make the town more vibrant.
Yeah, 7 News' Ariana Meadows explains.
Take a look at East Queen Street for what it is now. This area could look a whole lot different because of your input.
Anderson School District 4, Tri-County Technical College, and the town of Pendleton are starting what they call a placemaking project to make East Queen Street, Riverside Middle School, and the Doghouse more appealing. The Doghouse is a former gym packed with history, but the three organizations want to give it new life and maybe even make it an event space. The same goes for East Queen Street, but before they make a decision, leaders are interested in what the community thinks. There are also questions about what to do with Riverside Middle School. Next year, it will be vacant when students move to the old Pendleton High School.
Specifically in the school district's eyes, that building has to, we've got to do something to continue that history and legacy. We don't know what we're going to end up doing, but we really want to hear from our community about next steps.
The community input meeting is Tuesday, September 9th at 5:30 at Riverside Middle School. In Pendleton, Ariana Meadows, 7 News.
And after the meeting on Tuesday, leaders say they hope to have a presentation by mid-October that displays those ideas.